I think that as a counselor, I will operate on the what's working versus what's not working standpoint. As a teacher, we were taught to always have the sandwich approach when talking to children. Start with the positive, work on something that needs to be worked on, and then end with a positive. And I think I can carry that over into my counseling sessions. I prefer to talk about something positive first and then move on to what needs to be fixed or remedied, and then maybe talk about what is going well and how can that help me fix my situation. For me, the foundation of a good relationship is both people understanding their self-worth. If one person doesn't see that they have potential or they don't recognize the good qualities that they have, they're going to be unwilling to trust other people and unwilling to get what they deserve. They might think they have to settle for less in a relationship. They might think that they can be with someone who doesn't respect them or a person who also doesn't see their self-worth. And that's not good for any relationship. I think really to be able to build a strong relationship with someone, first you have to be able to be comfortable with who you are and what you're good at. I think the optimal role for a counselor is to be a guiding light or a person just to talk to and to help you along your journey, but I don't think it should be so much so as in I told you so or I know everything there is to know attitude. I don't appreciate when people make me feel that way, and I certainly would never want to make anyone else feel that way. So I think it's to be more of a listener and a confidant, and when they're willing to accept your advice, then I think you can be that guiding light. Several characteristics that make me who I am. I think that one is being very compassionate towards other people. My mom says that I wear my heart on my sleeve and that I feel so deeply what other people are feeling. Sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes it's not a good thing, but I try to use it to a strength. Another thing is being able to separate opinions from love. I know that I don't have to believe everything that my family believes, and I certainly don't have the same opinions about everything as they do, but I realize that we can still love each other and be there for each other even if we don't agree on everything. I have two visions of the perfect counseling session. My first one would be if I was in a school. I would love to have a play-based area where I could bring kids and through playing and talking we could get to know each other. You could use action figures or Play-Doh, anything like that to help them feel more comfortable and to help them relay what they're feeling and thinking. Some kids are nonverbal and they have to use manipulatives or other things to let you know what they're feeling. As far as if I was with an adult, I always picture myself with those big comfy chairs that kind of hug you while you're sitting in them, and those always make me feel more secure. And I always picture myself with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or something. I always feel more comfortable when I have something to do with my hands, and I think other people probably feel that way too. The ideal counseling session, I see myself, once you get past the introductions, really getting into the heart of what makes that person tick. What is their background, who do they live with, those types of things, if they're willing to share. And then I like to talk about what's working for them. What things in your life are going well? What do you attribute that to? Do you attribute to your own successes or to someone else's? And then maybe talk about what isn't going so well and what can we do to fix those things, and how can we use our strengths to make us a better person or fix whatever is going wrong in our lives. And, hopefully you hold them accountable and they come back to you next time and tell you, it's going great, everything's working. If not, which is probably going to happen a lot, but if not, you come back and you strategize, what can we do now?